not sure which way I'm actually rotating this. It's not a good way to tell. Let's see. Alright, I believe I want the thermometer on the left. I think that would be...
What? Why?
to rotate it so that I'm facing north. Because we weren't facing north last time, it threw me off. Since I've started doing that trick, I'm used to taking off that way and not having to do anything. And it rotates super fast, so that got me oriented the way I think I want to be. Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1, launch. Welcome to Ricardo. How are you? Now, when it wants a specific orbit, I need to actually have my Apo at that point and that Peria on that point. It can't just be like same kind. How close does it have to be to this? To be dead on to what it's asking for here, or what?
The margin is like something 10% or something like that.
But the Apo has to be over on the same side of Kerbin. It
Yeah.
can't. We can't change it to go over here.
But it's pretty easy to get pretty exact on the placement. It's not that hard,
especially
rocket
with
science
maneuver
with the
nodes.
maneuvering nodes.
Right now I have more horizontal speed than vertical. Should I point up more?
I'll just keep going.
I've already... I don't see this working either. I don't know how I'll circularize.
No, you don't need to circularize it.
Not 100% circularize, but I've got to get... This is a specific orbit. I mean, I don't think I have the
The
DV to...
inclination is a little bit off.
There's that too, yeah. I mean, I don't see how this little amount is... what I've got here is going to do this. You're saying just burn straight to this and not stop.
Yeah, until your upper axis reaches the same height as the orbit needs to be. You should need something like 4,500 maybe total delta V to reach that orbit. Same amount should get you in the moon.
It got my Apo close, but that was all I had. Got me to that. It's 4.6. I need a 4.8.
And now you don't have any Delta V left?
Yeah, 0.
Yeah,
That was
you
everything.
need more fuel.
That's what I've been saying. I called it. I knew that I did, but you're like, you thought the last one was going to work for me. I added an extra 200, and this still, it just gets me to the Apo, but I still got to circularize, and I got to change the angle. So, yeah, there's a bit to do here. But let's see.
Take this small tank off from the top and put one bigger one on the main stage.
Now, when you say main stage, is that the lower stage or the top stage? Because I don't...
The lower stage. Add one of those, 800 tanks.
Add an 800, so like we're gonna double the lower stage.
Yeah. The engine easily has enough power to lift a couple of those tanks.
And you say remove the.
Yeah, you can leave the top one if you like. Extra fuel.
My thrust to weight is only 1.6 though. Once I take the thruster limit off, I did give a little bit of extra weight. If we take this one off, that probably will give me the thrust to weight I need. That's 1.74 right on by removing that top stage tank. Rockstar Supervillain, welcome, and hey Halo, how's it going? What was that?
Is it 1.69 or is it 1.60?
Before I took the tank off, it was 1.60, and that was not enough. 169, I might have been able to live with. When I took the tank off, it put me to 174, so I'm okay with that. This actually is roughly the same Delta V I was just working with, though. Oddly enough.
Leave the top tank on.
No, but I mean, okay. Take that 800 off, and just watch what I'm talking about here.
The 1.6 was enough. 1.4 is good enough for takeoff launch from the pad. It's a little slow on the start, but it will get going.
But the one that I just sent up there was 5.3. Adding 800 fuel only gives me 200 more Delta V. Well, if I took that Not entirely accurate. This. If I just add the 800 and don't remove the tank, now I'm at 6.2. 6,234 delta V for both stages total combined. 1.60 thrust to weight on the lower stage.
No, it's good for the lower stage.
Alright. Okay, now I've been wanting to say something on this. I've been wanting to read chat for a second though. How do I keep my forehead from shining? I don't do anything. It just sometimes it shines, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Best forehead on Twitch. Boom. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what to say to that.
Give some brigade box.
Beardo vision. You know, I considered starting Baldo vision, but wifey was like, "No, that sounds too weird." I'm like, I have to agree with you, but so that we have the Beardo vision, and then we've got just showing the dome, but nah, because I actually did, like, I hadn't shaved in a while, and so like it was getting, and my hair was actually getting longish. Not really, I mean, you know, but comparatively to being a clean shaven, it was starting to get there. But let's see. Now, what's the thing about you don't know? I don't know. Did Michael Dorn have a Twitch? Did he? That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I kept seeing that Michael Dorn thing. I was like, what is he saying there? I actually posted something on my Facebook recently talking about how I would. I guess Michael Dorn is still working on trying to get a Captain Worf show going, and I would love to see it. I just don't want them to call it, you know, Star Trek Captain Worf. That's the working title, just to display the premise. But obviously, they're going to name it after whatever ship he captains. But okay, to circularize, you increase the prograde. Yeah, I mean, I know how to circularize Vermont, but you will litho break. I'm not sure what that is. But it's the circularizing a 4.8 million kilometer orbit. Trying to do here. Why did it start so zoomed out? That was weird. Alright, let's try this. 3, 2, 1, launch. As it appears, the sun is setting. It's okay.
I was gonna try and see if I could sandbox the solution for you.
I like to figure it out too, you know. We're just gonna keep designing it until I get the feel for it. I mean, I really love the help that I've been